Back to the news. Senator John Cornyn made a stop in Central Texas today to speak with several small business owners about how they benefited from Trump tax cuts.
The senator spoke with small business owners at Sticker Universe in Waco about his support for an extension of the Trump administration's 2018 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Sydney Walker reports.
With financial uncertainty amidst tariffs and inflation, Senator John Cornyn says extending the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, initially passed by the first Trump administration, is one thing they'll be able to control.
I would tell you up front that failure is not an option.
Senator Cornyn is pushing hard for an extension of the Trump tax cuts.
This is not just a theoretical issue. This is a real practical challenge for small businesses like this.
And so are many Central Texas business owners.
I think what a lot of people don't realize is we're not talking just about individual taxes. We're talking about business income that's paid on an individual tax return.
Cornyn's stop in Waco comes as he nears a tough re-election race facing Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Business owners say the tax cuts made their businesses more competitive.
Made a huge positive impact on our business by evening the playing field between C-Corp, larger companies we competed against, and our company.
It helped them grow their team.
We were able to grow in part from the tax credit from a team of 6 to a team of 9.
Retain employees.
Increase in wages, annual bonuses.
And expand overall.
We would not be able to do this new restaurant that we did last year if it was not for those tax cuts.
Cornyn and his team shared statistics claiming that if the act is not extended, 62% of Americans would see a tax increase, $3,000 for Texans specifically. Business owners are fearful.
It would be extremely detrimental.
They say if the act is not extended, they'd have to raise their prices. Cornyn claims that the act has grown household income over the past years and increased wages overall.
This is important to economic growth, not only here in Waco and McLennan County, but across Texas and across the nation.
As the extension remains up in the air, Cornyn expects his fellow conservatives to support it as well.
I think this will probably be a party line vote. I don't expect many of my Democratic friends to support this. I expect, just like we saw in the House, it was all Republicans voted for it, and I expect that will be the same in the Senate. And then we expect President Trump will then sign it.
Cornyn, along with several small business owners here in Central Texas, are calling on Congress to extend the act by the July deadline. In Waco, Sydney Walker, 6 News.
All right, thank you, Sydney.